What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back like I never left. Look, I know I'm getting in here a little bit later than normal. Had some errands and stuff to run after work, so couldn't drop a video earlier today, but I definitely wanted to touch base with y'all about how I'm feeling about this signing and the temperature in Cowboys Nation right now, man. I find it funny. Like, I wanted to see after this signing what was going to go on this Monday. You know, the big news over the weekend was Kenny Golladay signed with the Giants. So I knew everybody was going to jump the gun, get excited. So I wanted to step back and just look and see how the national media was going to play this game, the game they love to play. Who we going to pick in the NFC East besides the Cowboys? That's what they always doing. You know, the last 3 years, 4 years, it's been Dallas versus Philly. That's what they talk about every year, all year, off season, Dallas versus Philly. Now that Philly done fell off and, you know, they rebuild and they trying to get back up off the mat, they got to pick another team to go against Dallas. So last week when Fitzpatrick signed with Washington, it was the Washington football team is the clear favorites to win the division. That's what you hear on all the 4-letter, 3-letter networks. That's it. And they pumping up Fitzpatrick like, first of all, Fitzpatrick been in the league like 17 years, and he's never made the playoffs. And I'm supposed to be shook because they got Fitzpatrick. I'm not worried about him going off for 2 or 3 games. Okay, but he ain't never made the playoffs, not once. So no one's afraid of Ryan Fitzpatrick. But, you know, when he goes to them, he becomes a Pro Bowler. You know, he a legend now because he going against Dallas. Then the Kenny Golladay signing. All I'm hearing is Golladay was that missing piece. They bigging up John Ross the bust that never did nothing in Cincinnati. Now John Ross is Deshaun Jackson. I'm going to tell y'all the common denominator in all these situations. If you're going against Dallas, you just magically become a better player. It's crazy to me. So now Daniel Jones is about to stop becoming the most turnover-prone quarterback in the league, and he's going to become a superstar because he got Golladay, a jump ball receiver. He's not even a speedster. He's like a poor man's Michael Thomas. No, poor man's Dez Bryant. He a jump ball receiver, man. He ain't no route runner or nothing. He just a 50-50 ball guy. And I love my chances with Daniel Jones throwing those 50-50 balls. Yo, just put the respect on my team's name, man. I know everyone loves to hate the Cowboys, refuse to give us a credit. I get it. But you're going to have to stop. Just stop forcing the hate. Let's just be logical. You know what I'm saying? On other things, I wanted to talk to y'all about the Keanu Neal signing. This is a little bit more in depth. You know what I'm saying? My boy Voch Lombardi dropped a very in-depth breakdown about how they might use Keanu Neal. And then Todd Archer came out and basically said Keanu Neal will run both positions. He will play some strong safety and will linebacker mostly. So mostly linebacker, some strong safety, depending on the package that's on the field. I think it's dope. The way the league is moving, with players like Kyle Pitts coming out. Kyle Pitts is nasty too. And for everybody to think we're going to get Kyle Pitts, man, he ain't going to make it to 10. If you make it to 10, I would gladly be excited to take him. He not making it to 10. His hype train is crazy. He just ran a 4.46 today, or the video that came out today. Kyle Pitts ain't making it to 10. So all the Cowboys fans that think he's just going to be sitting there at 10, if he could have snuck under the radar, it would have happened, but it ain't going to happen. My point in bringing that up with Neal is we need players that are hybrids, basically. Why we picked them up, that can do more than one thing, you know? And having a straight linebacker out there like Sean Lee or something, they just can't cover. As great as Sean Lee is, or was it his height, or any linebacker for that matter, the right linebacker or the right tight end get on you, you just short. You need a player that can kind of do both. Keanu Neal is that player. He definitely is that player, man. I feel like Donovan Wilson is more so a true strong safety. I feel like Keanu Neal can play some linebacker and will. And for everybody that's saying he's a little lightweight, he like 216, 220, Well, Darius Leonard came out and said his best playing weight is at 220. That's what he ran at about last year, or about 220, 216-ish. And Darius Leonard, one of the best linebackers in the league. So everybody want to get on Keanu Neal about his weight and try to find new ways to hate on the Cowboys, man. It's crazy. They talk about how Keanu Neal's coming off injuries and he's not going to be what he was. Kazee won't be what he was. Malik Hooker, if he goes to Dallas, won't be what he was. You know, the players that's going to be visiting tomorrow. But in the same breath, they don't even change. They like 2 seconds later they'll say, well, you know why the Giants going to be good is because Saquon Barkley's coming back off injury. So Saquon coming back off injury, cool. But the players we signed coming off injury, they just trash. Like, I think people just don't think of the logic. When it comes to Dallas, all logic go out the window. It's just pure hate. And I don't get it, man. I just don't get it, man. But look, as far as Kazee and Malik Hooker, which one do y'all want? Which one do y'all want? I want Malik Hooker, no question. I feel like he has a bigger upside. Kazee's a good player. So if we get him, I won't be too disappointed. These are great pieces to the team. They're not superstars. No. If Hooker never got hurt, he'd have been a superstar. But if Hooker never got hurt, he wouldn't even be able to come to Dallas. They'd have locked him up in Indy. So you get lucky sometimes. You get these players. But if people think that every player we sign this year is going to fall to the same injury they just had, just stop. Kazee's not going to tear his Achilles again. Malik Hooker's not going to tear his Achilles again. Like, people just be wishing hate on Dallas just for the sake of it. They don't even put logic behind it no more. It's just idiotic. But the fact that, to round it back out, the fact that the division is now up for grabs, it's either the Giants or Washington, and to consider us in 3rd place, like, do people hear themselves? First of all, we had 6 wins like the rest of the teams. Washington would have had 6 wins too if Philly ain't hand them a win. And we didn't have our quarterback most of the year. 6 wins with Andy Dalton. And y'all really think that we not going, okay. Y'all keep sleeping on us. Y'all just keep sleeping on us, man. But y'all let me know which safety y'all want, which free safety y'all want us to sign. And we'll see what happens tomorrow, man. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. I holla.